Hello, I'm live. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that, so I guess I better say something, eh? Okay. Hi, I'm Dan. So I received a 30-day ban. I believe it must have been around 30 days ago because I can go live now. Received a 30-day ban for saying I'm a proud white man that believes in God. Now, the Facebook gods, I shot them out a message, appealed, as you could say, their decision. I said, pretty sure out of all the things that I've said, that's probably not the thing that warrants a 30-day ban. In fact, I don't believe anyone should be banned for saying anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, if it's illegal, by all means, shouldn't be saying it or doing it. But what I said was not wrong and was not illegal. I mean, you may have a difference of opinion and belief, and that's cool. I mean, that's the idea of this crazy thing called life. We're allowed to believe and think different things. We are. It's pretty crazy. Something I did want to touch on while I'm here, while I have the magic of live videos. Now, 12 months ago, I could post a photo of anything. I could use the caption Jumanji and I would get 100 likes, 200 likes. I mean, I appreciated that. It's good for my self-esteem. I validated my posts and whatnot. That's why we do what we do for the most part. Validation. Self-esteem boost. When you see that little red notification, like one like, something, that's why it's red as well as a marketing thing. When you see that, it releases dopamine, serotonin, like when you're gambling. If you've ever been addicted to gambling, it's not actually a substance, it's a feeling that you get addicted to. We get addicted to social media. Many of you are. I know myself. Just a little bit. Stephen, God bless him, knocked my phone off the table, breaking the screen. God bless him. And it forced me to take a little bit of time not being able to just pick up the phone, look at Instagram, look at Facebook. Hey mate, I'm back on Facebook. That's good. And I'm great. How are you? I'm great. I'm tremendous. So Stephen broke my phone, and I mean, you can see these things as an inconvenience. You can see them as annoying. I mean, costs you money and that kind of thing. I mean, I use my phone for work, so I mean, if I was going to get mad or triggered or upset, I mean, pretty good reason too. But I just saw it as, well, I mean, that's not good. But I couldn't go live on Facebook anyway, so I stopped using my phone less and less. And I noticed I felt pretty good. Yeah, felt pretty good. I got more in touch with life. I connected more to the real world. When I went, let's say, to the beach, the sun was setting, the dozens and dozens of people like trying to capture the right photo and the right filter so they can share it with people and say, I saw a sunset, it looks good, look at it, and then like it, so it gives me that little notification that I'm seeing there. Oh, it's good to see those again, getting my fix. Oh yeah, feel free to smash the love button, like the post, comment. Let's get me all jacked up on social media again. I mean, I do use other platforms, and I mean, I can post pre-recorded videos like I did yesterday. It's not really the end of the world, but what's more concerning is the censorship at the moment. What's more concerning is the ability to speak your mind being taken away from us. Now, I've talked a lot about controversial things, as I was saying, 100, 200 likes just for posting a photo of anything. And I mean, I get that, relatively handsome, but the algorithm and censorship gods have made it incredibly difficult for me to break through and get to you. For example, the same kind of things that I used to post last year, I'll receive maybe 10 or 20 likes versus your odd 100 to 200. Now that may be because some of you don't like me as much, but I also highly doubt that because I'm still the same arsehole that I was last year, relatively about the same. It's got to do with talking about politics, talking about God, talking about corruption, and it's a goddamn miracle that I'm actually still on this platform. I think it's just because I pay them enough in advertising that, they kind of allow it. Yeah, good man. What a great attitude. Oh, fuck work, same shit, different day. It's great. I'm grateful to be working again. What a great attitude, mate. Good on you. So one thing I want to leave you with as my second, I call it my adopted state now. I'm a Victorian from Melbourne. Don't hold that against me. But I also spent large parts of my life living in Queensland, far north Queensland, and also Gold Coast kind of area. I know, Gold Coast, right? Speaks for itself. So when I saw the lockdowns, when I saw the mask mandates, and the what's the word I'm looking for? The mandatory vaccines. That's kind of like a nice way of saying we're fucking forcing you to take it for healthcare workers, and then next it'll be public servants, then it'll be you, regardless of whether you want to take it or not. Personally, I'd suggest not to, but not allowed to say that. Call me an anti-vaxxer. I've been called many things in my life, but conspiracy theorist, anti-vaxxer, what are they calling Donald Trump people now? I don't know. Racist, homophobic, misogynist. Those words have just lost all meaning. Def not. Thank you, Crystal. Def not. I'm not. I know. I like to think I'm a nice person. Depends who you ask, but no one's perfect. Friend of mine, an old friend of mine, died recently. I don't mean old friend as in we grew up together, but we did. The last conversation we had, and possibly the last time I saw him, I punched him in the face. I think it was about 21, something like that. Like I said, no one's perfect. Up until 21, pretty good friendship. Grew up together, that kind of thing. He died about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Still quite difficult, as you can imagine. But given the circumstances of the world, not only can you not travel, I'm pretty sure funerals are limited to a certain amount of people. And you may not have experienced something like your child's birth, or a funeral, or having to travel, or, things that you should be able to just do. Funerals, people being born, 30th birthdays, like some things, they just happen once. So a number of these things have happened in my life that have been taken away from me. Not because I don't have the money to travel, or not because I wouldn't have made the effort to be at things like, my grandpa's funeral, but politicians, not God, politicians have taken away our right to do that. You may not have noticed that. I have. Kind of like my right to say I'm a proud white man that believes in God, and I get a fucking 30-day ban on this communist network. I just said that, yeah. God, this freedom's going to go pretty quickly, I imagine. So I'll leave you with this. It's a very concerning point in history. We're either going to go one way or we're going to go another. And I don't know about you, but I kind of like being able to see grandma. I don't like going to funerals, but it's part of life. If I had a kid, I would kind of like to be there when he's born versus in another room watching on a fucking Zoom call. I mean, if you cannot see the fucking craziness and the insanity of what's going on at the moment, I would highly suggest you pay attention, because the amount of people that just comply, the amount of people that just give in, it's kind of concerning, because this is affecting your income, your life, your mental health. And just like when I worked in the prison system, the school system, all the other fucking systems, they asked me to come fix up their shit. Eventually I'm gonna have to be Coach and little Johnny that you fucking turn into a hypochondriac with fucking boundary issues because you fucked him up, putting a mask on him and thinking he can't go near people. I mean, we're in for a fucking shitstorm of a future if you can't see that. More importantly, whether you see it or not, or you disagree or don't believe with me or anyone else, it gives you absolutely fucking no right, whether you're a politician, your average bloke, or anyone else, to force people to do, be, take fucking medications and all kinds of shit that they don't want. You can't do that. I mean, the very fact that people are afraid to say that should be concerning. Only God can judge me, and I'm not too fucking concerned about what he thinks of me, because I know I'm doing what's right by the fucking book that he put out into the world. I mean, when he sent his son here, and he's kind of like, you got to fix your shit. Here's some rules and guidelines to kind of do that, Bible and whatnot. But you're free to believe and do what you want. But I mean, if you accept lockdowns, which is a prison term, if you accept wearing surgical masks all day, every day, for no fucking reason and only when you're told to, if you don't even know how to eat correctly, let alone know what's in a fucking injection that you want to pump into yourself so you can go to work, then I suggest taking a good fucking look at your values, your beliefs, and the information and where you're getting it from. And I'll give you a fucking heads up. That black fucking 32-inch plasma TV, or 50-inch, whatever they are these days, that thing that's pumping fear and propaganda into your mind is not the place to get information. Like I said, thanks to little Steven, haven't really used my phone for like a week. And strangely, I've been happier. I've been more at peace. But I mean, then I open Facebook and I get 100 messages saying, Dan, lockdowns, and oh, I need help, and life is so hard. Sometimes we make it a lot harder for ourselves, though. I mean, we're all doing that. And you all know exactly what I'm talking about, but I mean, I'll leave that with you. So, I'm definitely not racist, misogynist, sexist, homophobic, Crystal. Am not. But I also don't like fucking dudes hitting on me in my inbox, so keep that to yourself, you fucking freaks. Winston, I'm tremendous. Have a great day, brother. God bless. And anyone else who's enjoyed me being back on Facebook Lives, press the fucking like button, you pussy. God, no one's gonna judge you. Maybe.